Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we finished our latest series of Reconquest Wars, and we now have a couple more wars started, first against Bohemia over here, who have recently broken free of the Holy Roman Empire, along with Swabia. We're going to take the Duchy of Spoleto from them, which should be easy enough. They're not particularly strong. Maybe they have strong alliances, though. I never actually did check. Well, they have a lot of alliances of the same dynasty, but only Duke-level people. Probably vassals, so they won't be calling them in. And the other one is a war against our vassal king, or King Bishop of Jerusalem. We're going to revoke his title, partially because we want to get this county out from under him that he's not supposed to have, and also because I want to try to fix the religion of the holder of Jerusalem so that we can actually get the extra moral authority from it and that kind of thing. Since the current holder is Sunni and we'd like him to be Orthodox. So we may be able to do something about that after we've revoked the kingdom title. But first we're going to have to beat him in a war, so let's start raising troops. I'm assuming that we will have enough troops over here in Italy to deal with Bohemia. Especially since we have our retinue over here as well. In fact, 10,000 should be enough. He's only got 3,500. So, yeah, we'll assume this is enough. We'll rendezvous them over here. For Jerusalem, we'll start with just the troops in this area and see how many we get. We might need to bring some in from further afield. Let's see, this is 5,000. I think he only has about 3,000 or 4,000 as well. 4,000, okay. Well, this should be enough. You know what, let's actually raise the troops from Crete and Cyprus, because they never get a chance to go to war. We'll have them all meet up over there. And hopefully we can get away with not raising any more troops. Free tech from Barcelona, thanks to our wife, that's good. Since we do have some faction issues, currently under control mostly, but if we can let some of these opinion penalties go down, that would be good. My grandson makes sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of whatever sweets the cook gives the children. We're proud of him, and he'll become just. Sounds good. Extra stewardship. No diplomacy, actually, from being just, but we get extra vassal opinion, so I guess that's just as good. Oh, our steward has been attacked while collecting taxes in Constantinople. Which apparently is slightly embarrassing to our administration. But we'll get over it, I'm sure. So, all of these counties are hills or mountains. I don't want to split this army into extremely small pieces, but maybe what we'll do here is raise some levies from a few more people and get them into the third county here, so we don't have any very small armies. Then we can siege the whole duchy at the same time and hopefully get this finished pretty quickly. Alright, let's disband these boats. So we have 7,000 to their 3,500 that I see there. I'm not sure where the actual capital is here. His holding is not the top holding in a county, so his thing doesn't show up on the map. Is it in this county? I guess it is, okay. So let's go siege that first. This is another reason to revoke his kingdom title, because he has his whole setup wrong here. Doesn't even have a county. This county is de jure part of the kingdom though, so I guess that's okay. So I think we'll siege this first, then maybe go down and fight his army. More tech points from Barcelona. Let's check on Bohemia. They are fighting other wars. They're attacking the Holy Roman Empire in a de jure war over Moravia. Okay. And defending against Swabia. Alright. So they should be pretty distracted. Let's check on what this French revolt is about. War against his tyranny. It looks like the King of France is just about to win that. That's fine. Something going on in Britain as well. Is this a revolt too? Civil war for the Crown Authority, okay. Fair enough. Iberia still looking pretty disgusting. Castile, Brittany has land over here. Navarra has land in various places. Brittany actually has another county down there. Well, Aragon is doing pretty well, it looks like. So that's something. Oh, our grandson died a sickly infant. Okay. Speaking of grandsons and succession and that kind of thing, I think I might start trying to get my son Maximus killed, because I would definitely like to inherit as my genius grandson instead. Not just because of his age, but because he's obviously a much better character. Well, not much better, I guess Maximus is pretty good. But my concern is that if we inherit as him and then have another son, that other son will be born in the purple, and then our genius Symmachus will not get to inherit. But if we get Maximus killed, all of our problems go away. I think we already have him appointed as a commander, so we can just start putting him into battles. Enemy courtiers, we'll take prisoners. And let's put Maximus front and center. And march down to engage the army of Jerusalem. No sign of any troops from Bohemia over here. Not unexpectedly. Should start finishing sieges there pretty soon. Oh, Jerusalem's actually landed some troops up here in Constantinople. Though not very many. We can probably just ignore them for the moment. That was the county that we had our ecclesiarch in, so we should move him. Definitely pretty good progress on the conversions now. It's nice. Let's check out the religious map elsewhere. There's some Waldensianism in Croatia. Remuva is still holding on up here. No other major outbreaks of heresy of any kind, though, it looks like. At least in the Christian world. Some Tengri over here, too. Alright. Well, hopefully we can get down here and engage the army before they finish that siege, which it looks like we're going to. Recent sighting of the Great White Stag in Sidon. I guess we are pretty close to there, aren't we? It's up here somewhere. So sure, saddle my horse. This county is desert, so we shouldn't be suffering any terrain penalties here. And we finished a siege up in Italy. So let's see how Maximus does in his battle. Looks like they forgot to appoint commanders on 2 of the flanks, so that isn't going to help. And we're up to 68% from that, so pretty successful. In fact, we wiped out the army, so we'll just go ahead and start sieging, I suppose. Looks like Maximus survived, though. We've gathered our followers and our hunting dogs, so we're off to hunt the Great White Stag again. Let's see how it goes this time. Last time we bought a potion, which made us sick, so really only go up from there. Oh, a potion again. We come upon a small cottage in the wilds, which an old crone lives in. And she's going to sell us a potion. Sure, let's take it. Oh, it makes us sick again. Okay. We have a strong headache and no desire to continue our hunting expedition. I don't feel well. Okay. Actually, it didn't make us sick. Maybe we developed an immunity to it last time. Alright. We've returned to our court. The hunt seems fruitless, but there are many more things out there in the wilds. Maybe next time we'll catch our prey. Well, let's hope so. Another siege over here. And we're about to finish a third one. I think for our next series of wars we might declare on the various people who have land in Corsica and Sardinia. So I think we have Reconquest CBs on them. Oh, the jihad for Egypt has been successful. Okay. Well, that's good news for us. Gives us a new ruler over here who we can freely declare war on, and it looks like Alexandria, the county of Alexandria, has become independent under a Catholic ruler. So we can declare a separate war on him when the time comes. This war we fight has already cost many lives and many more will die. Can I really say that I enjoy war? Yes, I can. Thanks for asking. Another siege over here. Another county in, I'm assuming, Italy converted. Recently I've taken my ward with me when I travelled around the country, visiting different villages, castles and cities. I constantly explain to him how people trade, what sort of crops we grow on the land, and so on. So he's going to gain some stewardship. Just one, but that's okay. And another county converted. We are about to finish a siege here. Which gets us to 74. We'll take them all prisoner. And I guess we'll just keep sieging this county. Looks like Jerusalem is sending more troops up in the direction of Constantinople. If they actually get enough together to mount a siege there, we'll do something about it. Otherwise, I'll just ignore them. Okay. That's fine. Our spymaster slash wife has discovered a plot where this Duke of Longobardia seeks to kill our son? Yes, okay. Well, we don't really care about this son. So on the one hand, that's not really a problem. On the other hand, it's also a terrible act of treason. So I guess we should probably do something about it. Guess we'll just ask him to end the plot. Speaking of our son, though, maybe we can get him married to somebody. Princess of the Holy Roman Empire or something. Or a Princess of Bohemia. Seems like we wouldn't get an alliance from that. Princess of the English Revolt. Let's betroth them to a princess of the Holy Roman Empire. Not that the Holy Roman Empire is as impressive an entity as it once was. Alright, we have this county fully sieged. I guess they have a holding over here, so we'll go and siege that one. Our betrothal is accepted. Pretty large army gathered over here for some reason. Venice is attacking them, okay. But we've been offered peace by the King of Bohemia. We'll accept this. Gain another duchy there. And we'll grant out the new counties to 2 random nobles. And then give one of them the duchy title. I guess this county is slightly better. And we'll just disband these troops. So our lower Crown Authority faction has become dangerous again. Do have a decent amount of money though, so we can afford a few bribes. We'll stick to the cheaper ones, since it's only just in the dangerous category, so 1 or 2 of these characters leaving will be enough for now. Should be okay. We are hovering around our vassal limit at this point, so we should maybe consider trying to find what other kingdom titles we can usurp soon or create. It looks like Italy does not include much of this land. I guess there's another kingdom title in here, which we do not control enough of to create at this point. We could create the Kingdom of Antioch, which would get rid of a couple of vassals in there. That would be good. This is under Syria, which we can't revoke because it's his sole primary title. Well, we'll look at it once we're at peace. We'll finish this war against Jerusalem first. Alternatively, we could change our centralization. Go to lower centralization, we'd lose a point of domain size. Gain 10 vassal limit. Which would be fine, we're not using the full 10 in our domain at the moment. And dangerous factions. This is Crown Authority again. Guess we'll distribute a couple more bribes. Let's see, Latium. Yeah, Latium's in 2 factions, so I'm going to move my Chancellor over to work on him. Looks like the Pope has an army over here, for some reason. And we need to appoint a new commander. So that guy will be just fine, I'm sure. Alright, I'm going to split this army in half to siege 2 holdings here at the same time. And I think just a couple of sieges there should get us the victory. They're having a peasant revolt at the same time, so we're probably going to have to deal with that once we actually win this. They shouldn't try to attack us, though. Where are you headed? Ascalon. I think that's this county, so they are trying to attack us. Let's put both of our armies in the same county then. Should change their mind. Alright, we'll just keep them together, I guess. Well, anyway, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here and we'll have to finish the war against Jerusalem next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.